I'm just sorting out a bit of prep, finishing off.
It couldn't have been better timed. Armando Iannucci's new film, In the Loop,
OK, let's go. Come on, quick.
a satire on spin and politics, debuts amid an almighty storm over dark media tactics.
We're not making a documentary. This is an exaggeration. This is a comic extension of what goes on in real life. We're not saying this actually happens. So that when we find out that it does actually happen, that's the frightening thing. You know, that's the thing that worries me, you know.
The subject matter, a government spinning its way into a war in the Middle East, could easily have seemed dated. The media age of Blair, Mandelson and Campbell was supposed to have been consigned to the past. Comedians have often shown politicians as incompetent, surrounded by masters of manipulation and control. In Yes Minister, it was the civil servants like Sir Humphrey.
Don't you realise what would happen if we allowed the minister to run the department?
No, what?
There would be innovations.
Oh.
Changes, Bernard. Public debate, outside scrutiny.
Gosh.
Is that what you want?
Oh, good heavens, no.
Now, Sir Humphrey.
It became Margaret Thatcher's favourite show. But the tail end of that Conservative government saw the public agree with the comics that this lot of politicians were indeed incompetent. The new lot were determined that this wouldn't happen to them. They'd have a much tighter control on information and the media. Ironically, this ruthless media savvy then fed the new comedy.
Because I passionately, yes, I think that's the high point. Okay, it's my speech, Alistair.
It's what?
It's my speech, you know.
No, Tony, it's my speech. I wrote it. You're just
Well,
saying,
you
all
wrote
right.
bits of it.
Now it seems like the only story in town. Damien McBride, the latest to play at being Armando Iannucci's foul-mouthed Malcolm Tucker.
No,
Not for sale. That's declaring war. Do you want to declare war?
I'm a cabinet minister.
Yes Minister was of its time. It was perfect. It was still the old, you know, what it was about was the old British establishment actually running the show. Now what we have is a new establishment, but unfortunately it's a rawer, more edgy, more unpleasant, if that's quite the right word, establishment which is running the show. It's people like Damien McBride. It's gone from the smooth to the rough, but that's the way the world has gone, is it not?
And the world may continue to go like that. Or the fallout over this latest scandal may be a moment of reckoning for those in power to take a different course. If they choose not to, it will affect both politics and comedy, and it may prove increasingly difficult to tell the difference.